So I'm going to film this one in portrait orientation, just because of the shape of the plant. I've taken a break from planting a bold Phygelius to show you this one. So this is a native shrub. It's known as an Oceanspray or Holodiscus discolor. It's called an Oceanspray, and you can understand where the name comes from. It has these very nice foamy flowers. Let's see, do they smell? Very, very light smell, sort of a meadow smell. You know what it smells like. It's extremely vigorous. If you look over here, I've had to trim any number of spots, and you can see these canes are rising like so, like so, like so, like so, like so. This is all this year's growth. So if you need a native shrub for, again, zones probably 5 to 9, Oceanspray would be a really nice choice. The leaves turn sort of just sort of plain yellow in the fall. That's one thing about Cascadian forests, is they don't have a great deal of color in them, but they have a huge amount of variety because of the moisture. In the sun, if you have a sunny spot, your vine maples will turn red, or even kind of particolored or harlequined. Most things will just turn yellow, but it's very impressive come say in November. The woods, it's a contrast with so here, see back there, those are Doug firs, which are like that all the time. But then when you have the understory just turn completely golden and yellow, it's incredibly striking. So again, this is a really nice plant. I had one planted in another area which grew so huge I had to give it away because it had filled the spot and it was in the way of the path. But it made a baby in a crack in the pavement, and it's growing behind me. He's still growing, so there you go. But again, this is you see how he's growing back into the fence there, and he's just filling this space in nice, and it gives some nice verticality to the space. You know, there's that little arbor right there, Chinese arbor, that you get, again, a nice parallel. You know, so you've got the kind of the dark and the straight versus the kind of the light and the more sort of kind of almost an Art Nouveau kind of effect. And then another video earlier I had shown you the thimbleberry. Here's thimbleberries also that I transplanted here. They're still establishing themselves, but you can see how it's reaching toward the sun, and they get progressively smaller because they get progressively. So this area is obviously still under construction. So again, good native shrub for either, it could be in the sun if you want, but this is a sort of a partly sunny area. So you see, you get there's sun up there, and it's dappled the rest of the time because there's this kind of rogue plum tree here. There's this thing here. There's eucalyptus right behind me. There's the tumbler. There's the woodshed, and so forth. So anyway, so Oceanspray, Holodiscus, discolor.